for our university, considering the presence of the cadets here, as can be seen from their presence in this forum also.
The Republic of Kosovo has institutions for the protection of the constitutional order and territorial integrity, public order and safety, which operates under the constitutional authority of the democratic institution of the Republic of Kosovo. And on Article 126 says, Kosovo Security Force competencies. So in Article 4, we find the basis of actions of our parliament. Political, it's very important to know that the KSF transition is showing the clear path and commitment of Kosovo towards consolidation of the statehood, consolidation of national security architecture, as well as regional contribution for stability and security. So the sovereign decision, along with comprehensive consultation, led to the success of proceeding the laws on KSF transition. So it was a process, not an isolated decision. This transparent process prepares Kosovo for its path towards NATO membership and allow it to further contribute toward peace and stability through peacekeeping operation. Kosovo will join NATO in coming years, and NATO's presence in Kosovo is welcome forever. I do believe that NATO membership for all countries in the region is the best alternative towards peace, security, and stability. Not only Kosovo, but also our region will benefit from KSF transition. Developing a multi-ethnic professional military will enhance regional security and stability. It avoids the formation of security vacuum in the Balkans, contribute to Kosovo's alignment with Euro-Atlantic values, facilitates Kosovo transition from a security consumer to a security provider, provides representation and support for all Kosovo communities, allows for greater engagement and cooperation with KFOR and NATO, and as well boosts our economy. This initiative will create as well, between other aspects of it, 2,500 new jobs. So KSF reflects the truth on Kosovo. It is the home of all communities. It's a professional, multi-ethnic and ready force. It's built and trained under NATO supervision, and the US has been the largest contributor for training, education and professional developments. KSF is perceived as the most trusted security institution in the country over the last 6 years. Conclusion, KSF, current and future orientation. KSF is credible representative and ready force. For maintaining this level of professionalism, it must continue and enhance its cooperation with US and NATO. Building the KSF towards transition is vital to continue the development based on US and NATO standards in doctrine, leadership, weapons system, and equipment. My understanding is that Serbia will recognize us for what we are, not for what we are not. So we will have Serbia through consolidating ourselves to recognize us one day. So if we finish our homework and the architecture on security and institutions, and we do our homework on rule of law, we fight the corruption, we do economic growth, we treat it with respect because of our Serbs and with dignity, then I'm sure that we'll have the dialogue. But no way that having an army that would block Kosovo capacities to be a responsible party in the table. It would only as well increase self-confidence and maturity of ourselves in the table, in the dialogue. So other way it would be wrong then, because we have an army and this will block the dialogue. So Serbia has an army, but they still come in the table. So army then gives you enough leverage not to be in the table. And many other nations that has armies, strong armies, still they sit in the table for different issues. So I think it will not have an impact, direct impact in dialogue.